Quest Foundation presents Ma Swamini Prajna. Theme of this current issue is Amap Ichha ane Santoshi Man. Amap Ichha or Tript Man. Endless desire and contented mind. May-June 2023. Volume number 2. Issue number 14. Infinite Desires versus Disciplined Mind. Writer Sadhika Dr. Amrit Prajna. Desires are a natural part of human experience. They are the impulses, longings, and cravings that motivate us to pursue certain goals or experiences. Desires can be finite, such as the desire for food, shelter, or companionship, or they can be infinite, such as the desire for knowledge, meaning, or transcendence. Infinite desires are those that can never be fully satisfied or fulfilled. They are often associated with spiritual or philosophical pursuits, such as the desire for wisdom, enlightenment, or a deeper understanding of the universe. Infinite desires can be seen as a source of inspiration and motivation, but they can also be a source of frustration and despair if we feel that we can never fully attain them. Finite desires, on the other hand, are more tangible and concrete. They are often related to our basic needs and desires for comfort, security, and pleasure. While finite desires can be fulfilled, they can also become insatiable if we allow them to control us, leading to excessive consumption, addiction, or other negative consequences. Infinite desires refer to an insatiable appetite for material possessions, pleasure, power, and other worldly things that cannot be fully satisfied. Here are some examples of infinite desires. Money. The desire for wealth and financial security is one of the most common infinite desires. People may feel a constant need for more money, even when they have enough to meet their basic needs. Fame. Many people desire fame and recognition for their achievements. This desire can become infinite when people become obsessed with being famous and go to extreme lengths to achieve it. Material possessions. The desire for material possessions such as cars, clothes, and gadgets can become infinite when people keep accumulating more and more without ever feeling satisfied. Power. The desire for power and control over others can become infinite when people become obsessed with dominating others and seek to expand their influence endlessly. Physical pleasure. The desire for physical pleasure, such as food, alcohol, and sex, can become infinite when people seek out more and more intense experiences to satisfy their cravings. Infinite desires can lead to negative consequences such as addiction, anxiety, and depression. People may become so consumed with their desires that they neglect other important aspects of life such as relationships, personal growth, and spiritual development. It is important to recognize the potential for infinite desires and work towards developing a balanced and contented mindset. The concept of infinite desires across different cultures, religions, and philosophical traditions reveals some interesting similarities and differences. Here are some examples. Hinduism. In Hinduism, the concept of desire is central to the idea of karma, which holds that our actions and intentions shape our future experiences. The ultimate goal is to achieve moksha, or liberation from the cycle of birth and rebirth. which can only be achieved by transcending desires and achieving a state of detachment. Buddhism. Similarly, Buddhism teaches that desires are the root of suffering, and the goal of spiritual practice is to overcome desires and achieve enlightenment. The Buddha taught that desire is one of the three poisons that afflict the human mind, along with ignorance and aversion. In Jainism, the concept of infinite desires is seen as a major obstacle to spiritual progress and liberation from the cycle of rebirth. It is a source of suffering and a hindrance to spiritual progress. By cultivating detachment, compassion, and right conduct, Jains seek to overcome their desires and achieve a state of inner peace and liberation. Jains believe that the ultimate goal of life is to achieve moksha, or liberation from the cycle of rebirth. This can only be achieved by shedding all desires and attachments and achieving a state of perfect knowledge, bliss, and equanimity. Overcoming infinite desires requires developing a disciplined mind. Here, a controlled mind is one that is disciplined and focused, able to regulate its thoughts and emotions and respond appropriately to various situations. A controlled mind can lead to many benefits in one's personal and professional life, such as increased productivity, better decision-making skills, and improved relationships. There is a close relationship between infinite desires and a disciplined mind. When desires are left unchecked, they can take over our thoughts and emotions, leading to a lack of focus, stress, and even addiction. On the other hand, a disciplined mind is characterized by the ability to control one's thoughts and emotions and to resist the temptation to indulge in excessive desires. A disciplined mind is one that is trained to focus on what is truly important and necessary rather than being distracted by endless desires that can never be fully satisfied. By cultivating a disciplined mind, we can develop the self-control and self-awareness needed to resist the allure of material possessions, unhealthy behaviors, and other distractions that can lead us away from our true goals and values. In summary, a disciplined mind is essential for managing our desires and achieving a sense of balance and contentment in life. By cultivating a disciplined mind, we can learn to manage our desires in a healthy and productive way, rather than allowing them to control us. The concept of infinite desires across different cultures, religions, and philosophical traditions reveals some interesting similarities and differences.